and let me say this also. God just had to get me together, right? Because I was thinking about a certain price, about a certain thing, and I'm like, God, with what I make right now, I'm not going to be able to afford that. And he was like, Elliot, why are you thinking so low? He said, where you are now is not where you're going to be when I have you in said place. You will most definitely be able to afford it and then some. And I just had to stop by testimony service and say this. Stop putting limitations on God. Oh, Lord, I'm about to speak in tongues. Stop putting limitations on God. Stop trying to make the things that he's giving you, the dreams, the gifts, the aspirations, the visions, even the calling, the mandate. Stop trying to make it small to fit into where you're comfortable at. Because God is saying, write down what I gave you and leave it big. My God, Abasha. Write down what I gave you and leave it big. It's supposed to be big for a reason. Stop being intimidated by the constraints of where you are now, because where I am taking you, my God, what I have for you is way bigger than where you are now. My God. Ooh, I don't usually talk about money and things like that, but when I feel it, I have to speak about it. God is saying you will most definitely be able to afford that. You will most definitely be able to afford that. Money will not be a problem. You will have financial stability and then some. You'll be able to bless and write checks to be able to take care of people's mortgages and down payments, because I can trust you with it, and I am going to bless you to be able to build wealth in the kingdom. This is for me and all of and everybody else, okay? And let me clarify, this is for those who that God has called you for such a said place. God has called you, and we have to stop. And I have to be honest. We have to stop trying to make it small when God's saying no. It needs to be big, because I am big. Stop trying to make what God told you small. Stop trying to make it fit into a little box. God is like, stop boxing yourself in, because by you boxing yourself in, you're boxing me in, and I can't allow you to do that. So yes, write the vision and leave it big. Write the blueprint and leave it big. Plan for the conference and leave it big. Plan for the album release and leave it big. Leave it big. Don't make it small, because what God is doing in you is big.